Hello. Welcome to the Manga podcast. I'm your host, Banana, with my co-hosts,
Pikachu and other Pikachu.
Shut the fuck up,
nope,
Flesk.
Pikachu is not here. He does not. Pikachu is not a real person.
He's too busy sexually assaulting women in Japan.
I mean, that too. Now I kind of want to know who the voice actor for Pikachu. But this week we are...
Off to a great start already.
Great.
Not even a whole minute in, and we're already completely off topic.
Damn right. Iku-chan.
We're reading Rappi Rangai.
Tony
Chapters
Chopper.
1 through 23.
Tony Chopper is Pikachu.
We know. Anyway.
Wait, we do?
I knew it.
I had no idea, but I don't give a fuck, so let's keep going.
Oh shit.
We can talk about this later.
He was also in a Sonic game.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Damn it.
And
This week we read Rappi Rangai.
We read chapters 1 through 23. It's up to volume 4. It's
manga.
Coming of age. It's very, very deep. It's about tits and action.
It's pretty much
in
the
between
most
being a
generic-
typical, like,
It's the most
shonen
generic
and
harem
being
I've ever read in
harem.
my entire life.
No. Okay, maybe you've read. This is not the most generic harem I think I've... Like, not even in the top, 30 of the most generic harems I've seen.
I like how you're like, I mean, you have to stop for a second there, but you gotta be this fucking generic as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the character archetypes are pretty generic, but I mean, everything else is alright.
Yeah, the characters, I think, are probably the weakest part.
Okay, so what makes one strong? What else?
Okay, so what this manga is about, we have a structure here, apparently. I've been told that we do have a structure for our podcast.
Yeah, this is news to me as well.
Yeah, we do. We do.
So, this is the manga here description of this. The story takes place during the Civil War in Japan. There's a mysterious boy with a short horn on his forehead. His life gets turned upside down after he saves a wanted female ninja. Indeed. Who then tells him that she's his servant, and he's an emperor. Soon, a few more girls appear in his life, and the adventure begins.
So basically, what happens is this guy, he was a homeless hobo, and then he had a dead mother with his side. Then he
A demon hobo.
He's a demon hobo.
And then this girl comes down and is like, "Oh, watch me, senpai."
No. She didn't get that opportunity. She washed up on the rocks, and he carried her back to his house. Then she slapped him for seeing her naked.
And then she was like, "Oh, I wish you had a horn on your head," which he somehow hid. He hit the horn on his head, which is a horn.
Okay.
So
I guess we're out of spoilers.
Oh yeah, I don't
there we
give
go.
a shit anymore. I don't give a
Bro, that's not even spoilers. That's chapter 1.
So anyway, the way he hides his horn isn't hard. It's a horn that's less than an inch long.
Was it?
He has long hair that goes over the front of his head.
I don't remember. I don't even care.
He gets to that later. He first starts hiding it with the fucking bandana, which is probably way less effective, honestly.
Yeah, it's tight against it. Why would that? Whatever. Why wouldn't there just be a horn-shaped bump?
It's like, hey kid, are you hiding a small sphere under your fucking bandana, or is that a horn? I didn't have a mother.
Father, I think. He had a mother for a little while, long enough to have her gravestone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her hair.
Yeah. So his mother is a fucking gravestone memorial block
mortuary tablet. I think it was.
Mortuary tablet that cock blocks him from his servants.
And also tells him to get the pussy.
Only
No.
sometimes
it
cock
signals
blocks him
to get the pussy. It can't talk. It just shakes.
Yeah. It tells him he should get the pussy.
Well, no, it doesn't.
He doesn't.
It doesn't shake. It assaults him when he fails at getting the pussy.
Oh yes, it almost kills him multiple times.
And then they'll be like, "Why did you get the pussy?" And they'll be like, "Oh, I'm about to get the pussy." Like, no, don't get the pussy.
His mom hits him with the sick European uppercut.
She's Swiss. That's why she whips. She goes back and forth. She's fucking neutral.
My favorite part about that whole thing is nobody questions that his dead mother's living on as a mortuary tablet. He doesn't question it. At some point she just
they do explain it. They do kind of explain it. Still,
the second chick the second chick questions it. Sniper chick. she's eventually like, you know what? It's not bothering me enough that I'll even deal with it. That's a ghost that I don't need to deal with.
And the best part about it is it doesn't even like matter into the story at all.
Yeah.
It's like it's pretty much a gag.
But it pretty much.
Well, I mean, it is a gag.
There's a chapter dedicated to getting her a new mortuary tablet eventually, but like that's all it has to do with it.
And the backstory, which never had
really
any purpose.
Fledges out at all.
Yeah, we got to the backstory part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the backstory that comes out of nowhere, has nothing to do with anything or surrounding the chapter or anything, and it never shows up ever again in the entire manga.
Basically.
And it's like, yeah, this was written why? This was written well.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm not a huge fan of this manga. Let's just get that out the fucking way.
Here's the shocker here. I'm not either.
I thought it was okay. Like, I didn't think it was great. I just thought it was okay.
I think it's like a little bit less than okay.
I think it is right at okay, but I don't personally enjoy it.
Yeah, no, like I said, I thought it was okay. Nothing to write home about, but it was worth reading.
I think
it was worth reading the 20 chapters.
Okay, I'm gonna say I don't know if it was worth reading. I don't know if this enriched my life.
Okay, hold on. Fuck you. We only had to read 20 chapters. You just read all of it because you're a bad human being.
Yep, that makes me a bad human being.
The fact that you had time to read something you hated and did does.
Try
hard. Sometimes I can't sleep at night.
Yeah.
Good.
What really kills me with this manga is that its concept.
No, fuck you. I changed my idea about it entirely. I love this manga. You hate it.
All right, then.
Go on.
As I was saying, what really kills me about this thing is that it's got such a great concept to it, like House Revival and the 3 like superpowered servants, but it's trying so hard to be a harem and failing at it that the whole thing is shit.
It's weird. It really didn't need to be a harem.
It really didn't, because it could have survived on its own if the author had better skill.
Or any skill.
Yeah. It's like, I assume what happened was...
Okay, that's rough. Hold on, that's rough. Any skill, really? Like, once again, this is okay.
The art isn't the worst thing. There you go.
Yeah,
There's your skill.
The art is good, the characters are awful, and the plot goes nowhere.
Okay, I wouldn't say the art is good, I would say the art is okay.
I have seen far, far worse.
So have I, but it doesn't mean... But it's still like a 6 or a 7.
I will put it at a solid 7.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7.
That is above average.
I'd give character development like a 4.
Bro, character development.
There is no character development.
Yeah. There's no fledging out. Each character is completely one-sided.
And nobody ever seems to actually change. It's just this is how they were before.
Yeah, the only character that ever changes is the main character.
And even then, he doesn't change all that much.
Really?
No, he just learns. He learns the taste of another man's blood.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I really wanted him right after that, right after he cuts the dude's hands off and blood sprays over him, for him to just become like a bloodthirsty motherfucker.
For the blood god. Skull for the skull.
Blood for the blood god.
The iron rule of Rappi Rangai.
Corn does not care where the blood flows, only that it flows.
Just him standing in a field, just like, I need not marry an heir. Bring me your women. I will make Japan great.
I will build my kingdom from the corpse of your children.
Wow.
You want champions? Bring me every woman in Japan. In 20 years, your country will be filled with champions.
The part where he's building, remember the part where he had to build it, where she built him a castle?
Oh, yeah.
They build it out of corpses.
Yeah.
This castle will be gone in 3 days from degradation. I don't care. I'll build a new one.
I am the god now. All shall bow down.
Oh, and then if they build it correctly, whenever all the flesh finally rots off, you'll have a fucking skeleton castle.
Which is awesome, might I add.
That is cool as shit.
So, in our manga, we need to add that in there. Skeleton castle.
Skeleton castle. But yeah, that's Rappi Rangai.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much the
Let's
entire
talk, let's
manga.
actually talk about the castle building shit for a split
I
second.
mean, before we get to that,
Oh,
I
the
just
fact
want
they
to
built a
say,
castle in like literally 3 days.
Okay, the 3
Get to
days
that.
part. What?
I just want to say before we get to that, worst character ever is the fucking sniper chick. She doesn't even have a one side.
Yeah, she's pretty pointless.
She's just there.
I mean, honestly, most of them are. Only one who's not there is Senpai Look at Me. She's the only character who matters. Who he talks to or who has anything interesting
Yeah.
in the story.
Like, out of a bunch of trash characters, she has the least like anything to her. They've all got like that little scrap of meat on the bone. She has nothing.
Well, she's supposed to be like she's kind of written like a straight man, but we already have a straight man with the.
She's
China.
totally not a fucking straight man.
Well, yeah, no, she's supposed to be like, oh, this is weird, but she like nobody cares.
Yeah.
So
But
and
she-
also she's like never. She's usually just like out of frame.
It's like you don't need to be there. You don't need to be here. You're just here to further the harem so that people
But
can
she's
guess.
not even a part of the harem because she doesn't care about him.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, they
she's
just put her there for like tits and ass. That's it.
I think that's actually it. She's just
She's there because there's a small subsection of Japan who's really into eye patch chick.
Okay, I
Apparently,
can feel
eye bags
that.
are pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, there are two eye patch chicks in this. One is her, and the other one is like this identical bitch on the other side of the line that never gets talked about. She's got
Oh, yeah.
lips and shit. Other eyes poked out. They look identical, and that just never comes up.
This
Eh.
manga's kind of iffy.
This manga, once again, it's okay. I guess since we've already started, we should just talk about characters before we do events. So
All right,
there's
main
something
character
to
is Rappi.
Is he?
His
Rock?
name is now Rappi.
Sure, why not?
Your
What the
name
fuck
is.
does this title even mean?
Ninja Girls.
Yep,
That's actually what it is.
that is what it means.
Wait. I thought ninja was supposed to be kunoichi.
That's female ninja, or like female. Actually, I don't think ninja isn't really a thing in Japan.
Yeah.
It's actually,
Wow.
that's a Western. That's kind of a Western.
Stereotype?
Not stereotype.
I
but
stereotype
they
like we
existed, but-
invented it.
But yeah, ninjas
Invention.
like the word itself did not exist in Japan.
They were
Did the
just
concept
dude,
exist?
They were just like peasants who kill people.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
Like-
It's just poor people who would kill you.
It's you. It pretty much if they were of a better family, they would have been samurai.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're literally
okay.
just like a lot. Like if you look at a lot of the stuff like ninjas make, it was just like a lot of like poor stuff.
Oh, let's take this egg and fuck. What do we have here? Sand. Fuck. There we go.
Sand egg.
Sand egg. Bet you can't see for a little while though. Sand egg. It works just as well as pocket sand.
Copyright Dale Gribble.
Hmm.
Jesus. Alright, so main character is Rappi.
Rappi.
As we will refer to him now. He's got a little horn on his head. He's got mommy issues and female issues in general.
Okay, Rappi, like the word itself means ruffian, and that's a word they use for.
His name's Raizo.
Yeah,
There we go.
Alright,
His name's Raizo.
Raizo.
Kanoichi just means woman. Apparently.
So Himemaru decided to become a woman.
Yeah, also that character.
Yeah, we'll get to him in a second, but like main character, his one thing is that he's a nice person and that he like has inheritance to the house Katana, which is marked by the horn on his head.
Apparently, he was just like there just used to be a group of demons who were all nobles.
Yeah,
I
Apparently
guess.
they're not demons or something. Also, there's something else they never explained. They never, because earlier they said, "Oh, we're not
They
demons."
didn't
just
talk
have to have a
about
horn.
like how Katana fell. They didn't talk about
Nope,
whether
they
or not
never.
they're actually
Nope.
demons.
And I read the entire thing. Never talk about it ever again. Never get to the backstory if they're. That
Never address the horns.
Whoa, this website I'm on has this way wrong. By the way, apparently, due to his horn, he has leprosy.
What? That happened?
Excuse me,
When
sir?
did that happen?
It didn't happen.
But
I
I
didn't-
This,
At no point did I see his skin fall off.
Yeah, I've read the entire series, so I think I don't know. Maybe. I don't
yeah, no,
Yeah,
but pretty
I don't
much
think it would take 20 chapters for his face to decay.
he's he's the generic shonen good guy. He's not super strong at first.
Until
And
he
then-
is.
Okay, no, he's not super strong at first. Then he meets a couple of people, and they help him along for a while.
And then he cuts a
Tragedy
bullet.
happens.
They
and
blocks
then-
a bullet with a sword.
Well, yeah, no, because he trained for a week, duh.
And then he cut the dude's hands off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't you know if you train for a week, you can then counter blow like a trained samurai, cut both of his hands off, and then stop a bullet mid-motion with your fucking sword.
Yeah, man, it just took a week of training with my neighbor, Mr. Miyagi, but now I can chop an entire dude's house in half with a sword.
Except if you wanted to bang Mr. Miyagi. If Karate... I don't remember what the Karate Kid's name. If Karate Kid wanted to bang Mr. Miyagi. Who cares? What generic white name?
Billy.
Billy. I'm gonna go with Billy. Billy
Bob
Bitchcakes.
Smith. His name is Bob Smith.
Billy Bitchcakes. Abridged, yeah. Yeah, so he's... That's him. He likes to slice swords at things, and he's trying to get a harem. Oh, yeah, also, he's... Oh, and is really good at it. And he's... I don't know, but I actually did like one thing that they did in the manga, like they had the with him traveling, like, all right, guy that hasn't ever been traveling for the entirety of his life, I want you to keep pace with these two shinobi, and they have him just fucking pass out. That was great.
Yeah, they were trying to lose like bitch girl that was like with the glasses and all because they were like, we don't trust her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so bullshit, like, in general, though. Because, like, the entire manga, it's like, everyone protect the master. He is the most vital fucking thing ever. And then they take off full sprint.
We forgot the master.
We forgot the one thing we came for. Yeah, it's like... It's like... I will accept it. I can forget things when I walk into a room, like the main thing that I came for, but you probably should not forget the one thing that you went on this entire journey for.
The one thing that you live for.
Yes.
Literally Kagari.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, but I mean, like, literally all of them, their, like, sole purpose is to make sure that he lives.
Well, no, not exactly. What?
No? What?
What are you saying?
Isn't everyone in the fucking Katana household dead?
Yeah?
Yeah, I assume nobody's been paying them. What the fuck? Well, yeah, but I mean... Whatever, fuck it. Oh, yeah, no, I remember the master.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
But yeah, but literally, once again, pretty much their sole purpose is make sure Katana household doesn't completely die.
Yep. Probably.
I assume it's been like, it was a package, it wasn't like a month-by-month thing, like, they gave them a fuck ton of money a long time ago. Like, hey, we'll help you build your assassin village.
It's just like at the end of the manga, it's revealed that the reason that they're all so shitty at their jobs is because they're carrying like 40 Kruger ants at all times.
See, also when the thing came in where it's like, alright, we're gonna swap these girls out, and he's like, no! I've been like, fuck yeah, let's swap them out, let's get some new guys in here. I want like 7-foot tall fucking gut sword.
Bring me a literal dragon. Do you have an actual dragon with you?
Do you... Do you have anyone in the village whose job description is person you send to kill the fucking boogeyman?
Yeah. You know what? Best yet, can you just get somebody who's had sex in the last like 12 years? Anyone.
Oh.
Anyone is better than these three.
I think, actually, no. It isn't like if they are ninja trainees, I assume that there's some like weird code of ethics. Nice.
Sex.
That's her powers.
Rape zombies.
And that's Rappi. That is who Rappi is as a character.
And then there's a bad guy who's like, I want the lady that says "Senpai notice me."
Yeah.
Oh, because like I've never seen that. Yeah,
we've seen it.
Kabuki.
You've seen it
Saigen.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I want her, and she's like,
He sees her while she's like under a waterfall, and he's like, "Yo, I need this."
Because she has. Because he's like, it's interesting that the. Okay, the girl, she has a power when she sees when Rappi looks at her, she becomes steel.
When Senpai notices her, she becomes invincible, basically.
Hold on.
Actually, literally.
Why did you go from the main character straight to the villain of the series?
Why not?
Honestly, none of the other characters matter.
Well, no, I will bring up Himemaru in just a minute because he's actually interesting. But, like, go on with Kabuki.
Who's Kabuki?
Say again.
Kabuki? I don't know who Kabuki is.
The villain, you asshole!
Let's explain the character that his like entire motivation is about before we explain who he is.
I don't even know the name of these people. Goddamn.
Fucking Kagari. So Kagari is the first ninja that he meets. She washes up in the river. She's got some huge titties.
No, senpai,
he rescues her. Fight. Yeah, he rescues her and like takes her clothes off and shit.
Senpai noticed me
because I think she was like apparently or something where she's supposed to be like soaked in water or some dumb shit like that.
Senpai, look at me.
So she then wakes up in a random dude's naked and is understandably like, I got raped.
And he was like, nah.
It's like, don't worry, bruh. I just put some like towels on you because you were wet and shit. And she's like, okay.
And then he's like, do you have a horn? Like, oh, I think I might love you, but you're not the person I'm supposed to love, so I gotta go look for that guy. And then she's like, oh, you are the guy I'm supposed to love.
Oh, joyous day.
I love you. Look at me, Senpai. Senpai, look at me. Look at me now.
Senpai, are you looking at me?
On a quick
sure.
What's with the sake thing? What was with the mouth-feeding sake? Like, why?
She's just a drunk.
Well,
sake is supposed to, like, warm you.
Okay, but yeah. What's with the mouth-feeding part of it?
I don't fucking know.
Sorry, here it is. Watch
Harem.
My lord. Yeah, athlete, yeah, pretty much. Honestly, this isn't a really good manga.
It's a shitty harem. It could have been a good action manga, but it's a shitty harem.
There's no real continuity. It just kind of, there's no logic. That's the problem.
It's okay, but yeah. Anyway, her whole deal is she has the exhibitionist strong style, where
and she can like do power bomb on people.
Yeah, she gains like literally like 100 times the strength.
And she becomes immortal. She becomes invincible. She just becomes invincible.
You can't fuck with her, but it only can happen when he has direct eye contact.
Except when it's dark.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be direct eye contact. Apparently, you can reflect it off of another person's fucking eye.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Senpai, are you looking at me? Look into her eyes. What's in her eyes? Oh, you're looking at me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what I love about this is like this power, this useless fucking power that she has. It's like when he looks at you only, the dude that's like interested in her, the villain that's trying to like get her to come over to his side, is only interested in her because of this useless fucking power. It's like, oh, I can only become invincible when the guy that you have to kill to get me to like come with you is looking at me. It's like, oh, how interesting.
In a world where live streaming exists, like obviously that doesn't exist in this world of fighting with swords. But like in a world, like, would this be the most OP shit ever? If you could just attach a GoPro to a stick on her back and be good to go. Like,
Senpai, are you noticing me? Yes, and millions of other people on Twitch.
No, Senpai. No, the stream quality is only 188p. I'm losing strength.
Your eyes are pixel, Senpai.
Oh
if she
yeah,
starts
it's
having a bitch fit.
oh yeah. I guess we haven't talked about a single point of the plot yet.
Yeah.
Let's just
Oh,
let's just
she's stupid.
let's
She's
just blow
very
through the
fucking
characters
dumb.
real quick. So yeah, Kagari, dumb girl, shoots tits. She needs Senpai to notice her. Please watch
iPad's
me
girl,
fight.
blank slate.
Which, by the way, I'm gonna be saying that forever now. Whenever I see anything where it's like just a big, awesome fight that's about to happen, it's like Cloud Senpai, please watch me fight. Watch me though.
Watch me. I don't. It's like, bitch, go get your own fight.
Yeah, after
I'll
the
watch it
podcast.
later.
But yeah, so
Yeah, Himamaru. Okay, so I want to take a second to talk about him because he's actually pretty interesting. He's the only one that has like ulterior motives aside from just like, oh, I love Senpai entirely. No. He's like, yo, I don't want to have to work for my life, so I'm gonna marry into money. And his plan is just to chase fucking Rappi. Yeah, he has a backstory. And
yeah,
he's useful. He's useful. Like he disguises himself as other characters. He has fucking hypnotism, which they never use again.
and his like weapon's cool. I really
Yeah,
like
his
his
weapon is
weapon.
cool.
Like that. But I mean, it. But he has the most beautiful face.
I mean, I would totally fuck him.
The,
Assuming he cut off that ugly rat tail ponytail.
he has a ponytail.
Yep.
Okay, but yeah, I actually kind of like that character. I mean, he's the
cool.
best character in the manga, but it's no.
Nah.
But yeah, his whole thing is just like I want to make Raizo marry me so I can get a bunch of money and wealth and shit. But how I didn't ever understand how that would work out. Like, oh, is he?
Yeah.
I thought but isn't he a Kanochi? What? When did that ever happen?
He's not a samurai.
The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, this happens later, doesn't it?
This is why it takes like 2 weeks for us to record a podcast because we don't want to sit in a room with this guy.
Actually, it took us 2 weeks to fucking record this because I just couldn't get through the shit.
You didn't start it.
No, I started it like 3 days before Sunday.
Anyway, oh yeah, and before we get into just a full argument, the dude. I've never really gotten the characters. Like I get the cooking, like oh, I want to be domestic and I'm gonna be a real good cook, and it doesn't. But I've never understood when it doesn't work the first time that you keep trying. He does the same thing but with medicine, and just makes poison accidentally.
Yep.
Every time. Yeah.
Yes.
We just don't care.
Unfortunately.
Oh my god.
God damn it, Harrison.
This
All
is
right,
just
Harrison,
going up
reveal your internet passwords, all of them, right now, and that way we'll know. Just don't think. Credit card numbers. Come on, credit card numbers now. Debit. Savings accounts.
Expiration date and security code off the back. What type of card is it?
Yes, CSC. Give us your entire prepaid Visa collection of over $2,000.
Give me your Steam sign-in info.
I don't want your Steam. Give me your Oracle. Your Oracle.
Wait, what? Hold on, Oracle.
Fucking EA, genius.
Origin, you dipshit.
God damn it.
That's your like. Fuck you.
Brain fart. I'm sorry. I admit I fucked up.
Anyway, what the fuck are we? You know what? He fucking makes medicine that kills people. That's it. That's him.
I
He
should take
looks like
some.
a hot chick, but he's not. It's a trap. We already did Kabari. There's Kisa
Kabari.
Rabi.
That's Sniper Chick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's a blank slate, and literally there's nothing to talk about for her. Like,
Let's
we
see.
say this a lot, but there's literally nothing to talk about with her.
No, I got this for you. I got this. Kisarabi is the second. That's not even a word. That's just random letters. It just says Knicci. Working for Rizo. No, but that's not how you spell it at all. Knicci.
Knicci.
Working for Rizo to rebuild the Katana household. She's a very serious woman who has excellent sniping skills. Her special technique is Rasengan, which I guess she's just Naruto, which
Yep.
increases her sniping skill a good deal. Her house revival plan is to have the dude marry the chicks.
Yes, and fuck them a lot. Oh, no, wait, that's not a sister. She's just a friend, right? It was never said.
Which one? Wait, who?
The girl that, like, tried to kidnap her.
Oh, sister. I believe. I'm pretty sure it's
she's
sister. I remember her saying sister. I'm not 100% sure on it though. I think it's her sister.
I mean, I assumed it was just like, you know, like when I say somebody's a bro, that kind of thing, you know? I didn't think it was literally sister.
Who's ever called someone sister and didn't mean sister? Okay, I mean, besides black people.
Excuse the fuck out of me. I mean, like, you know, like...
Whatever, Oracle!
Alright, you know what? You guys can fuck off.
Maybe we can fuck off to our oracles.
Go fuck your oracles.
Oh yeah, she likes money. So she wants...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a sister.
Whatever. They could have been like sisters. I wouldn't have known.
I mean, do any of us care?
I don't know. Maybe we've gotten this far.
So hot. We didn't even talk about, like, any of it. There's Sniping Girl. She snipes. There's Kaboogie Man. He kaboogs. Yeah.
And he fake saves Princess, and she's like, "Oh, thank you." And he's like, "Let me be your servant." Yeah, he fears commitment, and his mother's like, "God damn it."
Oh.
You don't come into my house, fuck up my tournament, and possess my daughter.
Wasn't it pretty much like he was like, all right, I don't even think that there was just like 2 or 3 people who participated in this fight that weren't supposed to. You blew a hole in the side of my house. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Like, literally, this is an emperor that just walks around in his boxer shorts and, like, a royal cape, and he's like, fuck it, I'm an emperor. And, like, he walks in after his daughter's recovering from, like, attacking him and shit, and she's like, oh, God, did I fuck up? And he's like, nah, you didn't fuck up. But, like, this whole tournament's a mess now, so fuck this. We're doing it 5 years from now again.
Okay. So yeah, now that I honestly think that you only got like 20% of that right. I think the only part that was right was that there was a battle royale for. Oh, you didn't even mention the four pussy part. So yeah, the Fight Club's goal, like what you get is you get control. I think. Don't you get control over the village?
You
So you
you
get
pretty much just get to be an emperor and you get to marry the dude's daughter.
what?
And so wait, how
No,
does that
yeah,
even
but was it?
work?
No, hold on. But wasn't the first like thing that you got every tournament was you became the ruler? He just threw in to sweeten the pot his daughter's pot.
Yeah.
It's just yep. That the battle fantasia for prostitution. Mm. She I I like to think that she just looked in the room of people and was like, all right, I can either be married to be like married off to dude who's completely covered in bandages,
Dude who's really creepy and has claws that probably cuts open women in his spare time,
chick who's a wrestler, I think.
and just has
Um,
bondage gear on at all times. Kind of looks like a raccoon, honestly.
old guy that I don't remember. I can
Um,
see it with the mask.
yeah. Oh, I
Once
can't
again,
tell you
I
how
can
many
see it with
raccoons
the
have sit on my
mask.
fucking porch. Have I eaten a raccoon? No, because I'm not a fucking uncivilized ingrate. God damn it, Harrison. I am a civilized person, Harrison. Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm a white person, Harrison.
What the fuck are you people talking about?
I'm kidding. I was just trying to fuck with you, but it didn't work, apparently. What do you mean, not even a Mexican?
Yeah, wait, what? Not even a Mexican? Like, that was really racist.
What
Anyway,
the fuck,
just.
Harrison? Jesus
And,
Christ! Where is this going anymore? What the fuck just happened?
I hate this part.
God damn it.
You know what? No, fuck you. There's Mugen. Mugen's in this manga. And then the main character cuts Mugen's hands off. And then there. Oh, yeah, she can also get, like, married to Conan the Barbarian. He was there, too.
He dies.
He dies. He died
Die.
without hearing the lamentation of the women's.
Excuse me. Oh yeah. Oh no,
Oh,
no, no.
yeah.
He got that from accidentally beating the master or some shit by pulling the sword out of the sheath, which was supposed to be impossible. He's like, I've never been able to pull that fucking sword out of the sheath. How the fuck did you do
Oh,
it?
isn't it not that it's like a demon beating sword, but it beats like whatever ninja Shinto shit they use? Yeah.
It just destroys whatever
Isn't
their
it
fucking
only
tattoos do.
demons can pull it? Like only demons can unsheath it, or so, or like
Yeah. There's a lot of stupid shit about that. It's whatever.
I feel like I remember there being some special condition that has to be like, fulfilled.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
There's no like.
but
There's
the
no
main
rhyme.
character can't. The,
If you were, I don't know if that's it because like if you. I don't remember him saying that, but like if you remember when he opened it the first time, he's like, "All right, I got this," and he like pulls it out of the sheath with no problem. Second time he tries to open, it, and he's like, "What the fuck? It won't open." So there's no rhyme or reason to this shit.
it's because his dick wasn't hard enough. He didn't look at her long enough.
It's because his mother was not in his pants. His mother's fucking mortuary tablet.
Oh, and there was a pretty cool scene where his mom's mortuary tablet gets cut in half.
Yep.
I kind of like that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Somehow the hair inside of it survived.
Well, because it got slit like it was this tall and it got slit like this. So
I can't actually see you, so I'll take your word for it.
all right. Well, yeah, it didn't get cut anywhere near where the compartment was. You are on
Because his thing is grayed out.
what?
It's a little spinning wheel on my screen.
That's weird. Yep. Whatever. Oh yeah.
Onigiri.
Onigiri.
Onigiri, yes, the rice ball sword.
The rice ball sword.
It has the power to slay rice
How
balls
has
and make a
that not
delicious
been a
lunch.
joke in this manga yet? How
It
did
should have
not?
been.
How what did one?
Because
of
the
girls
writer's
not,
fucking stupid, that's why.
like that's a goddamn crime. That one of the girls didn't hear onigiri and went, "There's onigiri," and got up and shit. Oh, that must. Yeah, that's why I must be
Isn't it
remembering.
ironic? A little too ironic.
I no, that is what irony is.
It's the unexpected.
An unexpected event happening. And then it just steals a. Wait, I didn't even think about this when I was reading it. These people all learned how to do this shit, right? So it just steals what they've learned. All right. No, senpai, this is your
Senpai,
fight.
the second you
You
stop
have
looking at me, it
demon
becomes your
killing
fight.
sword. Oh no, my senpai must fight these guards. But what if he can't look? We keep on saying senpai when they never said senpai once, but it just feels right.
It just feels right, yeah.
They'd call him master like 1,000 times. Oh yeah. Please look at me, my lord. Is what she says like. Because when you think of the posh and British, you think of Germany. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, no. Now that I think about it, it doesn't. Her power doesn't have to have anything to do with sight. Doesn't she almost break his back in half using the power accidentally because he got a massage that feels good?
Well, actually, she said she couldn't control it then, so I guess maybe it was like a nerve thing.
Oh, but wait, there's other people that can control it. Yeah.
No, see, here's the thing. Theirs isn't Shintaigu, or whatever it is. Hers is like an incomplete form of what they have. They all have like magical tattoos and shit, and she just has like, oh, mine only works when he looks at me. How is his incomplete? His works all the time. Hers doesn't.
It's just not as good or something like that. Like it's probably just like not as powerful or some shit like that.
More plot holes.
Although thinking of it like if I was trying to build a JRPG cast, I would take the one that has like less power but can be used all the time, rather than like that stupid like Bravely Default temporary character shit where like she can only use her lightning spell when it's midnight. Goddamn shame.
Yep.
This manga has ruined a game for me. Let's put it that way.
I'm sorry.
Also, what's with sometimes there just being random pages that are like supposed to look like they're really well drawn, but they look like dog shit.
Oh yeah, the ones in like the beginning of every chapter where it looks like he tried to draw it using a brush and ink.
Yeah.
Like that shit that they did in Team Medical Dragon, except they did it right.
Mm. Yeah, Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. What about the dude with the dragon tattoo?
Well, you see, there was some rape and some family murder. They burned down a house.
I would contribute to that joke if I had read the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Ah, okay.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but I feel like I know the theme song to this. Like,
That sounds very, very, very familiar.
what is it? Oh, it
That's
is.
Yankee Doodle.
All right, so
That was
yeah.
fucking Yankee Doodle.
What?
Excuse me, sir.
Damn! World Star.
Yes. Harrison,
That's
fight me
this one.
1v1. We'll go on World Star. I'll have like a bag over my face.
All right, so I feel like we've now actually talked. Oh, we didn't even talk about any of the story besides the pussy arc. He went to prison. Oh yeah, no,
Pussy arc.
he goes to prison because then they have the fight, and that's where we stopped reading. Uh, let's have let's have the last segment before we give our ratings and telling people not to read this. The TNA cast.
Tits and Ass Cast.
Beep, 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 beep.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Boop.
Yeah, so Tits and Ass in this one. Kagari is probably the story-related OTP.
Yeah, very
like-
clearly, Kagari is OTP. That has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But we're putting this down to I think we always agree on the OTPs.
Yeah.
So the real question is which one of the Rappies do you want to bang?
What? Well, then shut the fuck up while you do it. Jesus.
Yeah.
We're trying to talk about goddamn tits and ass here.
Anyway. So I mean, the tits in this pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah,
I
they
feel
are
like
well
that's where
drawn.
I feel like that is where the majority of the money for this went to.
There's a surprising lack of nip slips, but I guess maybe this was aimed towards a slightly younger audience.
I think you meant to say there's a disappointing amount of nip slips.
Yes, very disappointing.
So,
Except for with Himamaru.
and
Shut the fuck up, Harrison.
Die, Darky! We're talking about tits here.
So yes, biggest tits probably goes to Kagari. Second biggest is definitely Sniper Chick.
Sniper girl. And then I guess girl who's actually dudes.
Yeah, but he is pretty sexy.
Yeah. Every time you're like, oh no, I thought that was a girl. It's Thailand all over again.
And he knows bondage.
I guess that is true.
So if you're into that, that is a plus. I know I am.
I mean, I'm out of this running because I don't like dick, but I mean, that's just me.
I can feel it.
So I guess I have to go. I guess I have to go with the OTP because there's only two other. Oh yeah, there's also
There's also
Parent
Princess
girls.
1 and Princess 2, but they're 14.
Yeah. And Princessu 1, I don't even really remember too much about Princessu 1.
She was really nice, but she was like childish, I would say.
Stupid. Oh, yeah.
It's like, yo, but I'm tired, and she's like, I gotta do it anyways.
But I haven't slept in a month.
And like the guy just looks at her, and he's like, bitch, fucking schedule. But yeah.
Badness.
Physically, she is nothing to brag about. She's wearing a kimono the entire time, and she's 14. So we can just skip that right there. So is the second one. She's 14 as well.
Yeah, but she...
Yeah.
But
Didn't see the third princess.
she... Okay. She also has a sword. Nice.
She's a pirate?
I might have to read a little bit further until I see that.
It's not fucking happening, but that's pretty cool.
I like pirates. Anyway. Nice!
Excuse me, sir? What the fuck? Why did we not mention that earlier?
Because he read like 50 chapters. No, it's not.
I mean,
You and
do
I
any
have
of us
said
give a
way more
fuck?
blasphemous stuff.
My son, I need you to deliver unto mankind the dick. Distribute across every land, across fields of wheat and grain.
Please
Your
tell me the
dick.
fourth princess has red hair and they make a burning bush joke. Wait, Jesus helps a nun get fucked.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
They call that one the Holy Union.
and the and the,
It's like, wow, Jesus helped me fuck his wife. It's like, yo, bruh, I'm God and it's cool. I recommend that pussy. It's some wicked shit. Tried it last week. She gets wings. Like chicken wings or...
Red Bull gives you wings.
Okay, yep. So, back to tits and ass gas.
I was gonna say. So,
Wow. Well,
so I mean, I from the characters that we know, I kind of feel like I need to go with Pirate Girl, even though I've never seen her before, but she's a pirate.
she sounds like a magical woman.
Also, she's a woman and not 14. And guns. Wait, she has
Huh.
guns.
How about that? I'm still gonna go
Is
with
she a dirty
Kagari.
Gaijin? Damn.
It for me is a very close call between Himemaru and Kagari, but I gotta give it to Kagari.
I gotta get.
Did you link it?
I mean, she's also the OTP, but I mean, also I don't like dick, so that's what I got with.
Yeah, I can feel this pirate chick. She's
Yeah,
pretty
no,
hot.
this character design looks pretty cool, actually. Nice. Oh, slave trades.
Interesting.
All right. So
Still going with Kagari.
this is I don't know. I'll read into this further, and it may change later. But Kagri for right now. Everyone else is 14 or a cunt. So
Yeah.
or both.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Do you remember that whole shit with Monogatari where it's like, oh, I don't want to fuck this 10-year-old, but
Jesus.
I do.
And the aunt's just like, you know you want to fuck this 10-year-old. And he's like, I don't want to, but I gotta.
Look at her petite body in that swimsuit.
Look at her tiny titless chest. It's like, god damn it, dude. Get it together.
Look at the way she eats that ice cream cone.
Look at the way that she doesn't use any more than one syllable.
Alright. And that's been Tits and Ass Cast. I was going to add something on the end of it, but I think that seals it off great.
Yep.
So that was Tits and Ass Cast. If I was going to rate this manga, I'd give it a 5. I think also a 5 on my scale and Harrison's scale is way different. So
I feel like my
the
scale
5
is a
actually
lot more
means
lenient.
average.
You see, on my scale, the 5 is pretty low, so I'm gonna give this at least a 6.
That's retarded. That's retarded.
Well, I mean, okay, let's just...
No. You can't use scales like that. Between
It's not
1
like-
to 10.
It's just, it's in comparison to, like, the other shit that I've rated, it's like, hold on, that's not so great.
I mean, but this is whatever. Whatever, IGN. Yeah.
I mean, I think
No,
I
this would
gave
be like
Puppy Lovers a 4, so this needs to be at least 2 steps above Puppy Lovers.
a lot better than Puppy Lovers. Lot.
That's not true, actually. I would take Puppy
I mean,
Lovers
it
over Cancer any day.
depends on what kind of cancer.
I mean, so let's
But-
put this in perspective. However, you get a life-threatening disease that probably kills one part of your body, or shitty writing and a nice set of tits.
Okay, but if we're going with the full thing with cancer, you get your cancer for the full time. That means you also have to get Puppy Lovers for the full time
What is the full time then?
until you die.
Cancer's not
But-
always terminal.
Okay, and so then however long, like whichever cancer we choose, we take the average time, and that's how long you must read Puppy Lovers.
What the fuck is she doing? Yeah, it looks like she's trying to gas him to death.
Wait, what? Why does the towel have gas?
Is that her literal gas dripping from the towel? Did she fart all over the fucking towel? Because she is a
She
human
just gets
asshole?
shot butt.
Wow. Okay, so going back to Cancer versus Puppy Lovers.
So however long you would have until that cancer goes into remission is how long you have to read Puppy Lovers.
Okay, so let's say like the average non-terminal cancer case is like 5 years. I'm pulling that number out of my ass, but that seems about right. You read 5 years worth of Puppy Lovers, which comes out once a month. Once a month.
No. You are rereading Puppy Lovers until your time has totaled 5 years worth of seconds.
Now hold on a second. We're saying that you
To just
reread
put-
it, or
you don't just have your cancer once a month.
yeah, you have Puppy Lovers once a month though, because that's when it comes out. New implementations. Full-born cancer.
I think we said non-terminals.
Well, no, like
Or you've been lucky
Fucking-
and it went into remission.
if it got into a sticky part of you, like they removed like I'm sorry. No,
Also-
if it got into like an awkward part of your body and like they had to remove part of the tumor but not all of it because that would fuck you up, then the chemo gets like really tough. It's like, okay, like if it's in like the back part of your kidney and they don't want to cut there because they're afraid of like nicking an artery or some shit. I don't know. There are people that battle cancer for like a really long fucking time, dude.
Yeah, also 5 years to the remission date's pretty rough. That's a...
I don't fucking know.
But still, anyway, my
Okay,
argument remains
Fine.
that you
Fine.
must read
2
Puppy
years of cancer. How about that? I don't. That's why I said I pulled the number out of my ass.
Lovers. That is fair.
I've never had cancer.
Fair.
Okay, 6 months of cancer. Is that more reasonable, sir? How long does chemo even take? What the fuck are you even... Somewhat. I mean, isn't it different for every person, though? Because, like, you get different doses of radiation.
No, it's still real bad.
Okay. What is
As
the
long as a
reasonable...
5. We're reading Sekai Oni 1 to 33 next month. Next week. Maybe next month. Who knows?
I'd still take puppy lovers over cancer.